Well, hello folks, welcome along to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet. Welcome back to this Custard Tennis Academy. And we're following Crusty Bun, who is blitzing the Junior Tour. He's blitzing the ATP Tour. But what we're coming back for today is his effort to win all of the Junior Grand Slams in one season. He's won the Australian Open, he's won the French Open, he's coming back for Wimbledon. But, as you found out in a couple of episodes ago, he has lost his first junior match against Clervais Ngunu's brother, I guess, and if he in the draw, he is in that half of the draw, so that's the player we're worried about. I don't think anyone else is going to cause us problems. Let's go and play it. We'll put everything in today's episode. You'll see the full Wimbledon tournament in today's episode. Can he do it? So we're starting out here against Macedonian Lubomir Kriokapich, 34th in the world. You feel that this shouldn't be a huge problem, but as always, we will take it seriously and try and make sure we get through it. We have 6 rounds to get through. Let's start with round 1. He's a big server. That's going to be a bit of a problem. We're going to stand a bit further back, but I'm hoping we shouldn't have too much issue against this player being ranked 34th in the world. We're top of the junior rankings, and I'm really hopeful that Crusty can get through this with the minimum of fuss. Right, here we go. Starting off, we'll see how things start up. Well, Crusty with a very, very early break opportunity. Although I have to say, I do like the yellow shirt this guy's got. Matches the channel quite nicely. He's gone along with that, and we have taken a break, and we're 1-love up. Not gone to plan. On our serve, we're 15-40 down. And the other, we got an ace in the first point, so maybe there's some complacency from old Krustos. Oh, that's beautiful though. 30-40. Into the net. Crusty broken. 1-1. Straight back down the other end. Love 40 up. Even though he's got a big serve, we don't seem to be struggling so much with that. That's a lovely, lovely shot though. 15-40. On his merry way back. That's nicely done from Crusty. Took its time to sort of land, which gave Crusty the chance and the time to get back in position. There we go, beautifully. Slice rally, and Crusty gets it back to 2-1. Break up. 4-2. We've actually started winning our own serves now. 40-30 up, 30-40 up on this guy's serve. It's not been as easy as we hoped, but it's straight into the net there. 5-2. And there we go. 40-love up. Comfortable. Slow start from Crusty, but you know, he's been going well. This guy's got some decent power on him, but too many mistakes. Well, that was an absolute stonker of a shot. Crusty going back. Oh wow, well that was impressive. 40-15, and there you go, wins it with an ace. 6-2 on to set number 2. Hopefully this is a little bit more straightforward. Well, it's been a lot closer. We've really struggled to get anything on this serve, but we have an advantage here. And he's gone wide with it. That was just dreadful. Crusty, it was not the greatest return, and Crusty might have it here. He's been kind of given this game, and he shouldn't really have been. There we go, with 40-love up, 6-5. This has got to be the first one out of the way. Into the net. 6-2, 7-5. Crusty through to the round of 32, I think. On we go. Right, here we are. We're playing Romanian Matai Tordoran, who is 30th in the world, so not much of a difference from the previous player we've just beaten. As you can see, just looking through, wondering, Ngune did qualify, but going to get some tricky matches a little bit later on. So let's go up against this Romanian. He's in weak form. Counter puncher. Well, I think we just stick with the strategy that is working at the minute. Well, we didn't get the team talk right. We ended up being troubled with that. So let's see if that affects things. Well, it's 1-1, but Crusty is love 40 up in the third game. Oh, that's a lovely return right in the corner. Crusty, a break up. Well, we're 4-2 up, 15-40 up. Crusty here, every opportunity to get through this. Well, there we go. It's out, 5-2. Looks like Crusty is making some good progress here. And we're 5-2 up, 40-15 now. And with an ace, he's got a few aces already. Certainly been working on his serve, and that's the reality of it. So 6-2 in the first set. What can he do in set number 2? Well, Crusty with an advantage early on. Love all at this stage. Some good length that he's getting on his returns. Didn't quite do it there, but Crusty just feeling him out, waiting for his opportunity. Comes into the net here. Oh, it's a lovely little bit of play there. Oh, Crusty was nowhere if that had gone over, but it is a break. And we're 5-2 up, 40-30 up, so it's looking like it might well be a 6-2, 6-2 victory in this last 32. There we go, 6-2, 6-2. Pretty straightforward, that one. Crusty marches on. He's going to be playing probably Reddy Banani in match number 3 in the last 16. No, it's not Reddy Banani, it's Karim Banani. So is this his brother, perhaps? Not sure we've come up against this guy before. He comfortably went through the 44th ranked player, 6-1, 6-3. Looking at the list now, there's some good players in there. I think most of them we have beaten, and beaten comfortably, but there's a few who have given us some problems. The one I'm noticing there is Federico Sinner, who has beaten us relatively recently. So we might be playing them as soon as the quarterfinals if we can get through this against Redda's brother. Let's see how we get on. Well, Crusty going into this one with a pretty good mental state. Didn't really need to do an awful lot to put it right. Let's see how he gets on. This guy is a tactician, so not expecting loads of power, but some good thoughtful play, I imagine, is what we're going to get. But it's 3-3. Crusty here has an advantage though, and this would be nice to just get his nose ahead against Banani, who's giving him a bit of a workaround. But that is not what he wanted to do. 4-3, Crusty's got his break now. Ooh, 30-40. Crusty's been pretty confident on his own serve. Well, it's back to deuce, but first break on against him for a little while. Another opportunity. It's an advantage to Banani. This time he managed to get the serve back. Crusty just trying out a range of different passes. That's lovely. And that, what a passing shot that was. It's back to deuce. Now it's 5-4, 40 love up. Crusty looks like he's got set number 1 in the bag. Banani's given him some trouble, but Crusty has pretty much had an answer to most of it. It's staying on that side of the net. 6-4. So more of the same, please, in the second set. Well, very quick start from Crusty in set number 2. He's loved 40 up against Banani, and hoping to just put him under pressure really early on. Oh, that's lucky. Crusty gets a break, hit the net, ball just over the top. I had to apologise for that. Crusty started really quickly. 2 love up in set 2, 15-40 up. And Banani is struggling to know what to do here. Needs to win this if he's got any hope of staying in Wimbledon. That's nicely done. Oh, lovely play. And he's got it. 3 love, 2 breaks up. Crusty's got to be through this, hasn't he? And here we go. 5 love, 40 love up. Crusty's dominating him. And Crusty will be through to the quarterfinals if he can finish this off. I mean, I don't think there's any doubt. There we go, 6-4, 6-love. Karen Banani ceremoniously dumped out of the tournament. Well, we are going to be playing Federico Sinner in the quarterfinals. Ominously, Karel Ngunu is still in the tournament. He's going to be playing Thijs Bugard, who Krusty's played a few times and beaten a few times, so it'll be interesting to see that. But only players in the top 10 left in the tournament, so let's see how Crusty does against the Italian Sinner. Well, it's one game won each here. Crusty won most recently in the Australian Open final against him, 6-3, 6-4. He's hoping to be able to put up something similar in this quarterfinal. Well, we've reduced his confidence. That's not probably ideal. Right, into the quarterfinals. 3 relatively comfortable victories on the way through this, but this is where it really starts to get tricky. 3 tough games. If he's going to win it, he has to play 3 really tough games. Well, interesting. It's very, very tight, and Crusty is the first to blink here. He's got 2 break points on his serve, and Sinner straight into the net. Come on, Crusty. Just doesn't seem to be quite working on his serve. And there we go, into the net. An easy mistake. And Crusty looks like he's going to lose this first set. Might have to make some changes going into set number 2, because it's not that he hasn't been in it, but he hasn't really been in any way on top. That's a lovely shot from Crusty. There we go. Nicely done. 40-15, holding him off for now, but just changing up the style of play. I love this. He's gone along with that one as well. He could not get back from this, could he? And I'm pretty sure he couldn't, but it's into the net. It's juice. Well, I thought he was getting back. He hasn't had a set point. He hasn't had a break point yet on Sinner's serve. Stayed on the right side. Crusty working hard here. Can't get himself a break point though, unfortunately. Oh, I'm not sure about that. That looks on the line. Right, here we go. Second set. We have just upped his risk on his second serve here. Hopefully, this seems to be a place where he's losing more points than he should do. And maybe that's worked. We've got an advantage in the second set at 1-love up. Can Crusty make the most of it? He does. It's given to him. 2-love. 3-love. 15-40 up. And Sinner, he's struggling to maintain the really good tennis that he played in that first set. Oh, nicely done. Didn't really disguise that drop shot very well, did he? And Crusty absolutely dominated this second set. He'll be a bit concerned that he dropped a set, but it happens. 6-1. So can he now push his way through and win this third set? It's all even, but one mistake and he could be out of this tournament and the record gone. Ooh, well, Crusty had a good first game. Almost got himself a chance, but here we go. Sinner has got a chance here. 15-40. And he certainly feels like he's playing better than he was in that second set. 30-40 now. It's a lovely shot. Now Crusty down the line. Didn't manage it. I think he needed to be more aggressive. It's gone long. That's so important. And it's 3-all. Crusty now love 40 up on the Sinner serve. Oh, not quite. 15-40. Come on, Crusty. You have to win this. You absolutely have to win this. He's gone wide. The pressure's too much. 4-3. And it's 5-3 in this third set. Love 40 up. Crusty has done what we hoped he would. He's come back, and Sinner has crumbled. 3-6, 6-1, 6-3. Great performance from Crusty, and he pushes himself into the semi-finals. The first real test he's had, but he comes through it. Well, Crusty has let out an audible sigh of relief. Karel Ngunu has gone out at the quarter-final stage, and it's left. He's left to play Thiz Bugard. The other two left in the tournament, Darwin Blantz and Yasunu Young. All three of these Crusty has beaten previously, but yeah, Sinner has proved it was a tough game. So can he get through this game now against Bugard? As you see, he's beaten him 5 times. Bugard's never taken a set off him, which is really interesting. The last time they played, it was a 6-2, 6-1 victory. But most of the time they played, it has been on a soft surface. So whether Bugard is a better player on grass will be interesting to see. Well, an important improvement to Crusty's mental state. He was troubled. We managed to relax him. He is now reassured, so that's pleasing. Well, 3-all, 15-40. Bugard is pressuring him well, but Crusty doing his absolute best to use his superior skills. You have to say he's got superior skills than most of these players. Changing the power, changing the type of shot. And it's worked. 4-3. He's got that advantage. And Crusty 5-4 up, 40 love up. Looks like he might have set number 1 in the bag. Nicely done. Oh, Bugard got that back. Didn't expect that, but put away nicely. 6-4 in set number 1. On goes Crusty to the second set. Hopefully he can get through that to push himself into another final. Maybe we have talked a little bit too soon. Crusty here is 15-40 down, but that's brilliantly done. 30-40. It's the first time Crusty's had to defend a break in this match. Bugard feels like he's got a bit more power, but that one into the net. Come on, Crusty, take this game now. Well, it's 4-all. Crusty does have a break opportunity. There's not been much between these two, but Crusty's just doing enough to put the pressure on. Bugard made a mistake at a key point last time. Is he going to do the same again? Lovely shot though there. Finding the corners, and he's gone long, and it's 5-4. Crusty just has to hold his serve, and he's into another final. It's 40-30, 5-4 up. Just needs this point. It's come over. It's deuce. Wow. Another opportunity. It's a great bit of serving. Goes similar sort of shot. Bugard does well there. Into the net though. 6-4, 6-4. Crusty through. I mean, it wasn't pressured too much, but there wasn't a lot between the two players, it felt. Crusty just had the advantage most of the time. Into the final. Here we go, into the final. He's playing world number 3, Darwin Blantz. He has played him before, back before he was any sort of world number 3 type player. As you can see, in 2024, beat him 6-4, 6-4. This season he has played him in a final. It was a lot closer, 6-4, 7-6. He won in straight sets, but you feel this has to be it. This has to be it. Can Crusty win his 3rd Grand Slam tournament in a calendar year? Junior Grand Slam tournament. This would be massive if he could do this. Well, he is stressed. We've managed to improve that to trouble, but he's also, his confidence is anxious. So all this is not great, but he is motivated, which is, I suppose, good, because that's normally something that we need to deal with. Right, come on, Crusty, you've got it. Good start. I mean, they're both wearing exactly the same clothes to confuse everyone. But 15-40, well, Crusty couldn't do much there. Good serve from Blantz. A lot of power. He's gone long. First blood to Crusty is 1 love up. 2 love and 15-40 up. It has not started well for the Australian. Come on. Oh, lovely shot, Crusty. 3 love up. He is powering his way through this first set. Been really easy. 30-40 up in this first set, and Blanche has not started yet. He has got himself on the scoreboard, but Crusty's just seems to have an answer for everything. And he's got it back to deuce. That is something. But can't finish this game off, and he knows he's got a long way to do. If he is going to get back into this set, he's got to do it the hard way, because there is very little room for error now. Oh, what a shot that was. And he's gone long, and it's 6-1. Really, really easy set that was for Blanche, for Crusty, and yeah, more of the same, please. It just feels like Blanche is really struggling to deal with the way Crusty plays. And you can see him here. He's playing long. I mean, that's really nice. He's gone for the lovely little drop shot into deuce, though. Or maybe he's got himself back into it. Crusty missed his opportunity just, but and there is a break opportunity for Blanche, first of the match. He's got a couple actually. Maybe he wouldn't need much to take this to the third set, and then who knows, games can turn around quickly. Well, it's into the net. Well, Crusty's 3-2 up, he's 15-40 up. You feel one of these is going to be taken, but Blanche serving well. 30-40. Jesus Christ. The Australian Prime Minister there has had his head taken off. It's 4-2, and Crusty has had that important break. So, what can he do now? And Crusty has a championship match point. 30-40. And it's just disastrous. Darwin Blanche, he's been completely and utterly dispatched from Crusty, and Crusty has won. He's won Wimbledon, and he's won his third major tournament in a calendar year. That is just unstoppable form. That's just we'll just have a look what that does to his position in the rankings. Crusty is way ahead of Maxime Merva, way ahead of Darwin Blanche. He's not playing any games, but or hardly any games, but he is winning matches. Very, very impressive stuff from Crusty. He is just head and shoulders above everyone else at this level. And I'd wonder whether if Carol and Gunu had managed to get through, whether that might have been a problem. But as it is, Crusty is through. He's won. And yeah, we have our sights set now on the US Open, because if he could do that, that would be all 4 Grand Slams won in a calendar year. And I don't know if anyone's ever done that, certainly in the junior tour rankings. Maybe they have, but that would be a pretty awesome feat if you could do it. Let me know in the comments what you thought about all that. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.